So guys, so we have already understand the concept of DNS, like how DNS work. We have already done through the theory. We have implemented in the lab. We have also seen how DNSSEC protect to avoid some bad guys who generally come in the middle to give some bad IP. Correct. So we have seen all the things we have implemented in the lab also. But it is very, very important to understand some DNS troubleshooting tools, right? So at least one or two tools we should be familiar, right? Related to troubleshooting. So like in DNS troubleshooting tools, we have some tool like OpenSSL, TCP dump, SSL dump, and DNS lookup. So DNS lookup I have already explained. So in this session, I will try to explain OpenSSL and TCP dump, like how these tools play vital role while doing troubleshooting related to DNS. Correct? So, guys, when you face any issue related to DNS, or especially from the F5 perspective, correct? So, first part we need to check like OpenSSL device certificate. Okay, with the help of OpenSSL, we can check the device certificate expiry and common names, other stuff. So, if device certificates are missing and expired or contain duplicate common entry with certificates on one of the synchronization group members, the system will be marked offline or logs an error message to the warlog GTM. This is the path warlog GTM now it is called DNS file that appears similar to the following example. So if any device certificate is invalid, we generally get the error like certificate verify failed, and there are some another parameters is there related to the error, guys. So we can also check the device certificate through GUI if you come to the, and we can check through CLI also if you come to the system certificate management, device certificate management, and device certificate. So here we can check like when it is going to be expired. It is going to be expired August 14, 2035, and this is the timing. Okay. So this is the first point we need to check, and second things we can check through OpenSSL also. So we can check through this command also in the CLI. So OpenSSL basically tool, guys, and X5090 is a format we can say, and this is the no out. No out basically means this prevent the command from printing the raw PM encoded certificates. It's going to prevent to don't print in PM encoded certificate. Okay, this is the text and this is the path where our certificate is stored. We can say SSL certificate and server certificate. And once we run this command on the CLI, it will check, we can check the validity date, and we can run on every BIG-IP device using the sync group. So a sync group basically like you guys mostly comes in the pictures when you we have multiple DNS servers, not only single DNS server. So at that time, so we need to run this command on the multiple DNS server. But in our lab environment, we have only one F5 DNS, so we can run this command, then we can check the certificate validity from there also. If you run this command, it will show like this is the validity. This is before, and this is after. So it is not going to be valid after 14 August 2035, and this is the timing. Correct. So this is the way to check. OpenSSL is just a tool. You can it is very important tool if you especially working on related to a certificate perspective like public key infrastructure. If you want to read the like public key, private key, with the help of OpenSSL, we can read all the things, and it's very, very important to us. Okay, so I hope this command and this tool is clear for everybody. Correct. We can also, if we sometimes come request generally come to renew your certificate, device certificate also. So we can click here renew. Once we click renew, it is going to be ask the details like common name. So we can put like this. This is our common name. So we can put like fdns.abc.com. I'm not doing here because it is going to be kinds of reset restarts. So I'm not going that. But here I'm just telling because it's a self-signed certificate. Common name we can mention fwdnsabc.com. We can mention common name like whatever we have given host name for your devices. Correct. And this is the division organizations. It depends upon the your things in your infra, like how many things we have configured here, like division, organization, locality, a state, country. email address, lifetime, we can mention like that. Okay. And once we click finish, it is going to be kinds of reset, and we can say like this UI went out from here, and it's kinds of refreshing the details, and then after some time we can log in again. So once we renew it, it's going to be renewed for the next 365 days. So it will be valid for 365 days, but it depends upon you guys, like for how many days you want to keep the certificate. So this is how we can, renew the device certificate. Sorry, guys. This is how we can renew the device certificate on the F5 DNS. If we come, if we face any challenges, if we face any issue related to certificate, correct? Then, guys, we have TCP dump, right? We can use TCP dump also. It is very, very important. TCP dump tools. It is very important in LTE as well as DNS also. So if you run TCP dump -NNI, -00 means, guys, 0.0 means we are capturing for all the interfaces, and DAX means it is going to display packet content in hexadecimal and ASCII format. Great for inspecting payloads, especially DNS or IQRI traffics. If you want to inspect, if you want to see IQRI traffic related things, so it is very good things to mention -X here. -0 means, guys, it is going to be set the snapshot length to unlimited. 0 means capture the full packet, not just the header. So it is going to be capture the full packets. So -0 means it is going to be capture the full packets, and 0.0 means for all the interfaces. This is the port. It is basically used for the IQRI. We can say like IQRI and IQ dump, like the communication in between our F5 devices and the LTM devices. Okay, so that port is basically used 4353. Very, very important to understand. If we run this, we can also analyze the things related to F5 DNS. So I am going to share this notepad, guys, so that we can also go through that. So that is why I mentioned everything here. So -N means it is not going to be resolved any IP to FQDN, and second N means it is not going to be resolved port to the any FQDN. It is very simple on that. Correct? And 0.0 means it is going to be captured for all interfaces. DAX means it is going to be, I'll mention, it is going to be display packets contained in hexadecimal and ASCII format. Correct? So this is about the TCP dump. You can run that as per the issue, guys. Correct? We can also do TCP dump for the DNS capture perspective only. This is for the everything, like it is going to be for valid for all the interfaces. Here we can do a specific for the port 53, and here we can use our GTM listener IP address, right? Everybody aware what is GTM listener IP address, because we have already covered our concept. This is the last sessions related to F5 DNS. And GTM listener IP, if you run this command, it is going to be show all the details related to GTM listener and including port 53. So this command is basically used for the DNS capture guide. And then if you want to do capture and on the VLAN perspective, VLAN capture and capture a link label header MAC address. At that time, so you can use this command TCP dump spread as in any I, and then we can put the specific VLAN also. And then we can use like capture DNS on the management interface. So if you want to do DNS capture specific for the management interface also, so we can use this command TCP dump space -NNI Ethernet 0 and port 53 and -W. It is going to be write it, and this is the name of the file like management.pcap. Okay, and if you want to read this pcap in the CLI itself, we can run this command TCP dump -R management.cap. So it is going to be, we can put here pcap or cap. It's up to you guys. So generally we cap dot if you want to analyze anything related to Wireshark and capture perspective, guys, so generally we put .pcap, correct? So if you run this command, and we can analyze this output, whatever capture with the name of management.pcap with the help of this command TCP dump space -R management.pcap. Correct. So basically, it is basically used to read the contents of management.pcap. So this command is very, very important. We can capture like that. We can read like that. And in my LTM courses, I've already explained about SSL dump also. So SSL dump also play vital role related to troubleshooting, related to basically client and server SSL handshake. Okay, so we can do the capture like that, and we can mention some path here. For example, I want to capture these in this path var slash log. So I want to capture this in var log with the help of with the name like management.pk. So this is the name basically of the packets capture now we can see, and then we can use SSL dump to read this SSL dump, and we can use dash nr, and we can mention like slash var slash log, and then we can use this name So if you run this command, it is going to be read the PK file inside the CLI, and it is going to be display all the things related to client and server SSL handshake. So this is very important tool, guys. SSL dump tool. Okay. So these are the some important tools like which is play vital roles. And one more thing I want to show, guys. So for example, so, very well IQ dump. So we use IQ dump to see like our relation is established in between our F5 DNS relative devices or not. So with the help of IQ dump, and we need to run the command like IQ dump, and then we need to name, give the IP address of the F5 devices, LTM devices. So once we run that, it will show like connected. Connected means it is everything is good, like our communication between F5 DNS and just 1 minute, guys. Let me take the pin here. So if you run this command, IQ dump, and then remove the big IP self IP address, basically this IP is generally F5 LTM IP address, guys. So if you run this command IQ dump, it is going to be, if it's showing like that, means it is everything looking good and communication is happening in between our F5 DNS and LTM. If you're able to see like that, like server certificate, verify. So what I'm going to tell here, guys, in short, with the help of IQ dump, you can find the related to trust also. Like it is communication is good in between F5 LTM and DNS or not, with the help of this command. So if the synchronization group IQ message is incomplete, iQuery basically, guys, we can there is some way to decrypt iQuery also, but it is kind of little bit lengthy process. Lengthy in the sense, guys, we need to follow some steps, and it is recommended if you want to do iQuery decryptions. It is always recommended to take help from F5 because, as per my experience, guys, I'm telling you on the basis of my experience. If you want to decrypt iQuery things, try to take help from vendor. So if the synchronization group iQuery message incomplete, you can use the IQ dump command to determine if the IQ packets arrive at the destination. So you can use the IQ dump also to see like, our packets arrive at destination or not. If the IQ channel is not established, IQ dump returns with an SSL error, guys, similar to the following examples. So if there is no any, we can say like, in short, I can say like, if there is no any communications in short in between our F5 DNS and LTMs, it will give the error like that. So with the help of IQ dump, you can see the result, and if everything is good, it will look like that. So this command is also important related to troubleshooting. It depends which types of issue in the production, guys, which types of issue is happening. Accordingly, we need to how is the infra, how is the design, how many devices. So this is about some troubleshooting tools related to DNS, guys, and one more thing we can do that we can because we are going to close this session now. So let me try to do renew this certificate, device certificate. So I'm putting this name like this is the common name I'm putting, and I'm keeping everything as it is, and I'm trying to click finish here. And let me try to finish it. What is showing? So okay, we can keep here like just keep United States or something like India. Yeah. correct? And we can click finish here. See guys, so it is saying like changes you made not be saved. So whatever changes we have made, it is saying like it is not saved. So that is the expected one. So while doing any certain renewal, device certain renewals, it is very important to save your changes. Okay. So we can say leave here, and now we can log in it again. So once we log in it, and once we go on the certificate expiry, it is showing it is going to expire on September 6, 2026, because we have renewed for the 1 year. And we can see the same things here also. If you run this command, it is going to be say here, it is not valid after September 6, 2026, and this is the timeline, correct? So this is how we can check the certificate, how we can use OpenSSL tool, how we can use TCP dump, how we can you know how we can use the IQ dump to check the we can say communications, like it is communicating to the destination or not, like in destination in the sense of LTM devices or not. So yes, uh, I hope this has been informative for everybody, guys. Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice day.